All right. Welcome to our trivia night tonight. And so we are glad that you're playing along with us. And so if you don't know, we've been doing this throughout our time of during all of this coronavirus stuff and everything every Thursday night. And so we are glad that you're playing along with us tonight. And so we're going to give everybody a few more minutes to join. And as people are joining, go ahead and comment or chat your name, who's playing, who's watching, and then also tell us your favorite animal. Since we're doing animal trivia tonight, tell us what is your favorite animal. Put it in the chat or the comments there while we wait on a few more people. And I'm going to go ahead and start posting some comments here. Danita's 2 weeks in a row. She's ready. All right. Julie is ready. Max Milton, Duckmaster, is in the house. Miss Melba is here. Max even did the duck emoji. Miss Beth is here. The Corleys are here. The Hammonds are here. My mom is ready. Miss Nancy is here. So as we're waiting on a few more people to join, we've got several folks on, but as we wait on a few more people, go ahead and comment or chat. What is your favorite animal? Or it could be your pet. It could be a giraffe. It could be a turkey. I don't know. Just comment who's playing and what your favorite animal is. Justin, I like dogs. That sounds like the beginning of like a dating video or something. Maggie, hi Dad, and she likes the hedgehogs. Yes, she does. Miss Linda likes the border collies. Julie likes dogs. So while we're waiting a few more people to join us, go ahead and comment. What is your favorite animal? So Justin knows our running joke is who's sponsoring our trivia night tonight. And unfortunately tonight, the sponsor is the dentist. I had to go for some dental procedures this afternoon. And so if I look kind of weird or if my face still looks swollen, it is still a little puffy, and so this is kind of like Michael Jordan's flu game when he won 100%. And so, well, actually, we found out that it wasn't the flu; it was actually food poisoning. But this is I may not be quite 100%, and I may say some weird things. Hopefully not. And so, but anyway, so this week is brought to you by the dentist. All right, Millie says this is Birdie. Yay, Birdie! I'm so glad you're playing. She loves horses. The stakes are here. Joel says a wombat, Christy a Jersey cow, Evie a manatee, and Van I don't even know what that is. A dugong. Mr. Mills says a platypus. Jennifer, the Watsons, we're all here. Their favorite animals, I guess she's going to list them for us. Robin says she likes lizards. I'm guessing lizards. My mom's favorite animal is, of course, the goats. Jack says his favorite animal is Darla. Danita says dogs. Eli says a red spitting cobra. Lila says an owl. May a pony. Ruby a monkey. And Michael a pole bear? Maybe polar bear? Oh, yes, there we are. Corrected. Miss Ledford said her favorite animal is a sloth. All right, so we're giving everybody just a couple of more minutes to join in. So thank you for joining with us tonight. And so I think this will be a lot of fun. I'm worried that we scared a lot of people off with our health and medical trivia last week. But this week we're back with an awesome trivia night of animal trivia. And so the way we play, most of you... It looks like most of you connected here today have been playing along with us, but we do play by the honor system. So it's up to you to keep up with whether or not you get the answer right or wrong. I'm going to be giving you 12 multiple choice questions, and then you can keep up with how many answers you get correct out of 12, and we'll check in a couple of times throughout the round. And then, but we are playing on the honor system, so no Googling the answers, no waiting on to see where the crowd is going. Go ahead and put in your gut answer. You can put A, B, C, or D, or the answer, and that way you go ahead. Max says duck and deer. Mr. John and Miss Ann, they like dogs and horses. Dolly is ready to play, and Maggie would like to remind my mom that she does not need to cheat tonight. So no cheating, Mimi. I do not have any goat-centered questions either, so my mom will not have any advantage tonight. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to switch over to our screen here. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we are playing animal trivia. So here we go. First question, what is the only mammal capable of true flight? What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Is it A, hummingbird, B, flying squirrel, C, bat, or D, ocelot? Robin, apparently James typed that in, that Robin likes lizards. Thank you, Julie. It was just an easy procedure. Hopefully I'll be fine. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? A, a hummingbird, B, a flying squirrel, C, a bat, or D, an ocelot? Mr. Mel comes in with C. Max says Carter. I'm assuming he means C. Miss Melanie says B, flying squirrel. Maggie says C. The Watsons say C. So are the Watsons, are they doing collective answers? I'm assuming they're going to vote as a family and submit one answer. Max, don't know what Max is doing. Christy says B, bat, C. Shayna says C. Miss Dolly says B. Justin says C. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Miss Ledford says C. Max C. Miss Welch C. Danita says C. And so, yes, the first answer is C, bat. And again, I have some cool facts to back up these answers. So it says such mammals as flying squirrels, gliding possums, and colugos cannot actually fly. They just glide for short distances. Only bats are capable of true and sustained flight. They belong to the order Chiroptera, the second largest order of mammals on Earth. Their forelimbs help them fly as they form webbed wings. All right, so great job, everybody, to start off with. So everybody, I'm pretty sure most folks got the answer there. A few answers still coming in. All right, so here we go. Second question. So a lot of folks still 1 for 1. A newborn kangaroo is about the size of a what? A newborn kangaroo is about the size of an A, watermelon, B, grapefruit, C, lima bean, or D, plum. This is a very interesting question. I actually thought that this was extremely interesting. Hey, Miss Linda, we're glad that you're playing along tonight. So a newborn kangaroo is about the size of a watermelon, grapefruit, lima bean, or plum. A newborn kangaroo is about the size of a watermelon, grapefruit, lima bean, or plum. Remember, no Googling, no waiting to see where the crowd goes. Go ahead with your gut. What's your gut on this one? A, B, C, or D? So let's see. We've got a couple answers. Maggie thinks C. Mr. Mel thinks C. Miss Welch says A. Miss Melanie says C. Christy, the stakes say C. I can assume the stakes are coming in as a one family answer too, unless she specifies, when she usually tries to separate her and Joel. Justin says B. Max says C. The Watsons are going with Dad's answer because he is the wisest. I will wholeheartedly agree, May. That is a very true statement. Your dad is probably the smartest person I know. Miss Jeffcoat says C. Shayna says C. Miss Ledford C. My mom C. All right, now I'm starting to think everybody's just going with the crowd. Robin goes with a plum. Danita says B. Oh, now we're getting a little separation. Julie says B. Miss Linda says C. And so a newborn kangaroo is about the size of a lima bean. I thought this was extremely interesting when I read it. A young kangaroo, Joey, is born at a very immature stage when it's only about 2 centimeters long and weighs less than a gram. Immediately after birth, it crawls up the mother's body and enters the pouch. After several weeks, the Joey becomes more active and gradually spends more and more time outside the pouch, which it leaves completely between 7 and 10 months of age. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. To read more on that, you can go to the San Diego Zoo's website. They had a lot of cool information about that. So anyways, I thought that was very neat. So they are born super tiny, and they crawl into the pouch, and then they stay there for several more weeks, and then actually a few more months. And so I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. Joel has a headache. He's probably just shamed that he missed one last week. The Steak family takes this very seriously each week. All right, here we go. Question 3. Question 3, what animal has the highest blood pressure? So what animal has the highest blood pressure? Is it A, the blue whale, B, a flea, C, an elephant, or D, a giraffe? What animal has the highest blood pressure? Is it A, the blue whale, B, a flea, C, elephant, or D, giraffe? What animal has the highest blood pressure? All right. Did I lose everybody? Here we come. Now we got some answers coming in. Maggie says that Jack says A, the blue whale. Mr. Mel says D, the giraffe. So I only have 2 answers so far. Everybody's coming in slow on this one. That means you're Googling it. Don't Google it. Just go with your gut. A, B, C, or D. What animal has the highest blood pressure? Justin says C, the elephant. So your options are a blue whale, a flea, an elephant, or a giraffe. Miss Welch comes in. She says B. Shayna says C, an elephant. Miss Ann says C. Robin says D. The Watsons say D. Miss Melanie D. Chris, the Stakes say D. Yes, Maggie, this one is kind of hard. I like the good tricky one here. I got tired of everybody going 12 for 12 those first few weeks, so we're trying to make it a little more difficult. Plus, you get to learn something. That's the other cool thing. Last week, I felt like I learned a lot, and hopefully this week you get to learn a lot as well. Let's see. Miss Ledford said B. Dolly says D. Miss Danita says A. Julie says D. Max says D. Birdie says D, and the correct answer is D, giraffe. Yes, the giraffe has the highest blood pressure because of its extremely long neck. The giraffe must rely on its oversized heart, which is 2 feet long and 25 pounds, to pump blood all the way to its brain. As a result, the giraffe has the highest blood pressure of any animal. So I thought that was pretty funny. Because of his long neck, he has the highest blood pressure and the size of his heart, 2 feet long and weighs 25 pounds. That is amazing. The Stakes have to take a vote before we answer. Oh, okay. That's why it took you a little while to come in. That makes sense. All right, here we go. Question number 4. This is a great question, one of my favorite questions. Kids, this is the question you will remember. How many times does a giant panda poop each day? How many times does a giant panda poop each day? Oh, this is great trivia, great trivia. Is it A, 40 times, B, 20 times, C, 5 times, or D, 10 times? How many times does a giant panda poop each day? So kids, I know you're out of school for a while, but this is the question you're going to want to remember. When you go back to school, you're going to want to remember this question so that you can share it with your friends and wow and amaze them. How many times a day does a giant panda poop? This was pretty interesting. So far we've got a few answers. Let's see. Maggie came in with B. Danita says this is TMI. Yes, too much information. But it's very interesting. Robin says B. Miss Linda says D. Mr. Mel, then the Corley say D. Danita says B. Dolly says B. Justin's going with C. Shayna says B. My mom thinks B. Max says D. Miss Welch says B. The Watson kids are voting A 40 times a day. Miss Ledford C. Miss Melba C. The Stakes say A, and we want to know who is watching and counting. Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of scientists getting paid good money at the zoos, zoologists and other scientists to do that. Maybe Joel wants to think about changing his current science focus, or maybe that falls under biology. I don't know. So how many times does a giant panda poop each day? It is A, 40 times. Wow, we just got a lot of folks got that wrong. I think I only saw about 3 or 4. Way to go, Watson kids. Way to go, Miss Melba. Way to go, Stakes. I think you guys may be the only ones that got that right. Yes, an astonishing 40 times a day. It says that pandas can poop up to 40 times a day. The rest of the time is spent eating or sleeping, and sometimes they eat and poop at the same time. It said that most giant pandas eat like 20 to 30 pounds of bamboo a day. And so, anyway, so yes, so they do poop 40 times a day. So that's the one for you to write down right there. I'm going to leave it on the screen just for a second. So you kids, you can write it down. You can remember to tell all your friends how many times does a giant panda poop? 40 times a day. All right, here we go. Question 5. Oh, wow. Joel actually has a buddy who studies poop. All right, so what is the only marsupial found in North America? What is the only marsupial found in North America? Is it the Missouri possum, the Louisiana possum, the Virginia possum, or the Texas possum? Mr. Mel, I assume you're talking about the giant panda poop. I hope that Brother Jeff does not work that into his sermon, but that would be kind of cool if he did. What is the only marsupial found in North America? Is it the Missouri possum, the Louisiana possum, the Virginia possum, or the Texas possum? What is the only marsupial found in North America? This is the name. The common possum has a specific name, and it is one of these four. That is the difference, Robin. It's not where the possum was born or raised. It's the common name for the North American opossum is what? It's A, B, C, or D. And it is the only marsupial found in North America. So Miss Linda comes in. She says B. Maggie says A. Mr. Mel B. Justin B. Miss Welch D. The Watsons come in with C. Miss Melanie says B. Jack says D. The Stakes say C. Miss Ledford B. Shayna says C. Miss Dolly B. Robin came in with A. Danita C. Max B. The only marsupial found in North America, the common name of the North American opossum is C. It is the Virginia opossum. That is the actual name for the common thing. Here, there are several dozen different species of opossum, which are often called possums in North America. The most notable is the Virginia opossum or common opossum, the only marsupial pouched mammal found in the United States and Canada. Oh, way to go, Joel. He knows the scientific name for that. So yes, so the common possum, which I never knew this until today when I was looking these up, is the Virginia opossum. All right, so here we go. Question number 6. We're almost this will be just halfway there. Question number 6. Which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? So which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? Is it A, lion's mane jellyfish, B, the blue whale, C, an orca or killer whale, or D, giant manta rays? So which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? Is it the lion's mane jelly or jellyfish, the blue whale, the orca killer whale, or D, giant manta rays? Maggie says C. Mr. Mel says C. They're always the first two in, I feel like. Max says we live in Louisiana. We don't pay attention to that. Robin says C. My mom C. The Watsons C. Miss Linda B. Miss Ledford C. So what marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? Shayna says C. Miss Melanie C. The Stakes are going with the orcas or killer whales. Justin says C. Julie says C. Miss Ann C. Max C. So everybody's on the thing. Maggie is efficient with her answering. Danita says C. Miss Welch says C. And the answer is C, yes. Which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? It is C, the orca or killer whale. And it says that even then they don't attack them very often. It says the great white shark has no known natural predators other than, on very rare occasions, the killer whale. It is arguably the world's largest known extant macropredatory fish and is one of the primary predators of marine mammals up to the size of large baleen whales. Yes, so the orcas. Way to go, Birdie. You got that one. I see you there, Miss Melba. All right, so we have done 6 questions. So very quickly, throw out in the comments or the chats, what are you so far? I think the Watsons maybe still be 6 for 6. The Stakes may still be 6 for 6. I know you guys got a couple of those questions that a lot of folks got wrong. So where are you at right now? After 6 questions, tell us where you are. Hey, I want to let you know, too, that while we're letting everybody tell us how well they're doing, the church office hours, we have changed those up just a little bit from what we were doing. And so if you're trying to get in touch with somebody here at the church during the week, those hours have changed from they're now 9 to 2. The office will be open 9 to 2 Monday through Thursday, and then 9 to noon on Friday. So 9 to 2 Monday through Thursday, and then 9 to noon on Friday. Somebody will be here. Some of you were able to come this past Wednesday night and join with us when we had our Wednesday night Bible study and business meeting and stuff, and then we Zoomed and did our prayer meeting time and stuff, and so that was a lot of fun. It was good to get to see some folks, and so but we totally understand those of you that chose to stay home and join us virtually, and so. Anyway, so we just want to remind you about that. Also remind you this Sunday we will not be meeting in person just yet during this phase 1 time, and so we will still be meeting virtually, and so we'll be streaming our service at 10:15 this Sunday morning. We're super excited about what God's going to do during that time, and so that we hope that you and your family at home and your friends, that you'll invite folks to join with us, worship with us, and so it'll be a great time. So we're still looking forward to that. So I see that Birdie is 6 for 6. Way to go, Birdie. The Watsons have gotten all 6 right. The Stakes are 6 for 6. And so I see several other folks. I know a couple of those questions got a little tricky so far here in the first 6. And so we've got the Stakes. They say they watch entirely too much National Geographic. Eli says we have dad is kind of cheating. Yes, again, the Watsons, I do agree. Your dad is the smartest person in the world. And so Danita, 3 for 6. All right, so here we go. Question number 7. We're moving on. Question number 7. Dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animal? So a dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animal? Is it A, a seahorse, B, rhinos, C, horse, or D, zebra? So a dazzle is a term used to refer to a group of what type of animal? Is it seahorses, rhinos, horses, or zebras? A dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animals? Seahorses, rhinos, horses, or zebras? Not too many people jumping in with answers here on this one. Maggie's the first one in. She says she thinks it's A, seahorses. And I'm still waiting. Not getting a lot of activity here. Mr. Mel, of course, comes in second. They're always the first two. He thinks it's A as well, seahorses. Justin thinks it's a group of rhinos. The Stakes are coming in with zebras. Miss Linda says D, zebras. A dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animal? And I can honestly say I had never heard this before today either. Or if I had, I did not remember it. My mom thinks it's B, the rhinos. Shayna says D. Miss Beth says D. Max says A. Danita says D. Miss Melanie says A. Miss Melba's 5 for 6. Way to go, Miss Melba. You're still hanging in there pretty good. Dolly says D. Julie says A. Miss Ann A. Miss Melba A. Miss Ledford says D, zebra. A dazzle is a term used for a group of what kind of animal? Yes, it is zebra. It is a zebra. A group of zebras can be called a dazzle. Zebras can also be called a herd or a zeal. So I thought that was pretty interesting. A group of zebras can be called a dazzle. So next time, kids and adults. Kids and adults, you need to remember this one so you can impress your friends. Adults, you can impress your friends at work tomorrow. And then kids, when you go back to school or if you're chatting with them online or whatever, you can tell them that a group of zebras is called a dazzle. All right, here we go. Question number 8. Which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? So which of these birds has eyes that are larger than its brain? Is it A, a hummingbird, B, a parrot, C, a penguin, or D, an ostrich? So which bird has eyes that are longer than its brain? While y'all do that, I'm going to try to take a sip of water. Just a reminder, I had dental work done, so if I spill this all over me, please do not laugh at me. Oh, yes, successfully did not spill all over myself. My mouth, most of the numbness has worn off by now. All right, here we go. Mr. Mel, he says it's D, an ostrich. Max says C, a penguin. Maggie says D. Faith says C. My mom says D. It looks like right now it's between an ostrich and a penguin. So which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? The Watsons coming in with D. Miss Ledford D. Miss Welch D. Shayna D. Miss Linda D. The Stakes say D. The Jeff Coates say D. Justin says D. Waiting on my friend Birdie. Where's my friend Birdie? I know she's going to get her answer here in just a second. Julie's going with A, hummingbird. Which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? Dolly says D. And the correct answer is D. Yes, the ostrich. Ostrich has an ostrich has the biggest eyes in the whole animal kingdom. Its eye is bigger than its brain. Ostriches don't hide their heads in the sand, too. I did read that, and so we can dispel that myth. I think that was perpetuated by Looney Tunes cartoons. And so don't believe everything you see in cartoons, kids. Ostriches do not hide their heads in the sand. It's probably because they have ginormous eyeballs and small brains. So here we go. Question number 9. We're getting into some good dog questions. Which dog breed is the favorite of the Queen of England? Unfortunately, my wife is at work and not able to play tonight, but this would be a question right up her alley because she loves the Queen. Which dog breed is the favorite of the Queen of England? Is it A, Corgi, B, King Charles Spaniel, C, Bulldog, or D, English Springer Spaniel? So which dog breed is the favorite of the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II? Is it a Corgi, King Charles Spaniel, Bulldog, or English Springer Spaniel? All right, Maggie and Mr. Mel coming in first again, both with A. They're watching it on YouTube, so they must be, maybe YouTube runs a little bit ahead of Facebook here. Miss Melanie says A. Jennifer said, the Watsons say A. Max says A. Miss Ledford A. The Corgi. Let's see. Miss Ann says A. Justin comes in with D. English Springer Spaniel. Faith says A. Shayna says A. The Stakes say A. Miss Welch says A. A. Tammy, good to see you, Tammy. Miss Melba. Robin says B. The King Charles Spaniel. King Charles. I feel like you have to pronounce that different. The King Charles Spaniel. Dolly says A. Oh, Birdie comes in with D. The English Springer Spaniel. Danita says A. The correct answer is yes, the Corgi. And how cool is this? The Queen has owned at least one Corgi at any given time between the years 1933 and 2018. That is absolutely amazing. So pretty much her entire, or almost her whole life, she has owned at least one Corgi at a time. And I think it said in the early 2000s she actually owned 5 at one time. And so, yes, the Queen is obsessed with the Corgis. She loves the Corgis. And so that was the answer to question number 9. All right, here we go. Question 10. Very interesting question. Where are a dog's sweat glands located? Where are a dog's sweat glands located? Is it A, his tail, B, his fur, C, his paws, or D, his skin? So where are a dog's sweat glands located? A, his tail, B, his fur, C, paws, or D, skin? Where are a dog's sweat glands located? A, tail, B, fur, C, paws, or D, skin? I guess I need to play some of our music here while we're waiting on everybody to get their answer in. Everybody's a little slow on that one again. Where are the dog's sweat glands located? A, tail, B, fur, C, paws, or D, skin? Here we go. Maggie says C. Faye says C. Justin says B. The Stakes say they're in the paws. C. Danita says C. Miss Linda says C. Let's see. Shayna says C. Mr. Mel C. Miss Melba C. Miss Welch C. All right. I feel like you guys are either really confident on this one or you're just guessing or going with the crowd. The Watsons say C, but we're not really sure on this one. Oh, no. Dad has let us down. He's not 100% sure. Come on, Dad. Miss Ann says C. My mom C. Julie C. And the answer is yes, C. His paws are actually the paw pads. Merocrine, I don't know how to say any of these words. Merocrine sweat glands function similar, good gracious, to human sweat glands, and these glands are located in your dog's paw pads and activate when he is hot to cool him down. So yes, the answer is his C, his paws. All right, so here we go. Question number 11. What is the most popular dog breed according to the AKC, the American Kennel Club? What is the most popular dog breed according to the American Kennel Club? Is it A, a Golden Retriever, B, a German Shepherd, C, a French Bulldog, or D, a Labrador Retriever? What is the most popular dog breed according to the American Kennel Club? A. Golden Retriever, B. German Shepherd, C. French Bulldog, or D. Labrador Retriever? What is the most popular dog breed? And I will say, I know that it has been the same for the last 5 years in a row. All right, so Mr. Mills says D, Lab. Maggie says A, Golden Retriever. The stakes are making fun of me. Yes, I can't talk because of the stinking dental stuff. And I probably couldn't pronounce that anyways. Tammy says A, Golden Retriever. Justin says D. Robin says D. The Watsons are going with D. Miss Ledford says A. Shayna says D. Danita says D. Roy says it's B, the German Shepherd. Miss Welch says B. Miss Linda says A. This one, we've got everybody divided here. The stakes are going with D. Miss Dolly says A. My mom says A. Miss Ann says A. Miss Melanie says A. Miss Melba says A. Max says A. And so what is the most popular dog breed according to the American Kennel Club? Is it a Golden Retriever, German Shepherd, French Bulldog, or Lab Retriever? It is a Labrador Retriever, and it has been apparently for quite some time, but all 4 of these are in the top 4. I believe it was Labrador Retriever, then German Shepherd, then Golden Retriever, and then French Bulldog. Those were the top 4 in the list that was just produced. So it says the Labrador Retriever is still the most popular dog breed according to the AKC. It released its most popular dog breeds list on May 1st, 2020, just a couple of weeks ago. So I thought that was pretty cool. What is the most popular dog breed? All right, so I love when the trash talking gets to go on here. Robin's calling out Roy, saying that he's wrong. That's pretty funny. My favorite dog growing up was a dog that actually lived across the street from us. Didn't even belong to us, but he was a German Shepherd named Chase, and that was probably my favorite dog as a kid. All right. So before we get to question 12, I've asked 3 dog questions. That's because obviously I feel like dogs are the superior animals, and so but I do know that there are some of you people out there who like cats. So I have decided to finish the quiz, the trivia time tonight, with a cat question. So the question should be, what is a good cat? Which would be the answer, there is not one, but I won't be mean. I won't let my true feelings for cats influence this. And so anyway, so we are going to go with question 12. Here we go. So for all you cat people, here is our last question for the night. So 12, let's see if anybody can finish 12 for 12 after this question right here. Which U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years? This is my favorite kind of animal trivia and quite literally the only cat question I cared to ask. Which U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years? Was it Talkeetna, Alaska, Jacksboro, Texas, Gardner, Kansas, or Warm River, Idaho? Which U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years? Was it A, Talkeetna, Alaska, Jacksboro, Texas, Gardner, Kansas, or Warm River, Idaho? I love this question. Which U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years? Was it in Alaska, Texas, Kansas, or Idaho? Maggie comes in quick. She's thinking it's A, Talkeetna, Alaska. What U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years? Come on, Watsons and Stakes. Y'all get your group decision together. I'm curious to see what y'all come up with. Justin says C, Gardner, Kansas. I will say that he was mayor from 97 to 2017, so he just concluded his time as mayor back just 3 years ago. That's what my mom's saying. I actually saw this a while back, but can't remember. Some of you may have seen it in 2017 because I did see it was in the news and in a lot of articles and stuff. Dolly says C. Robin says A. Eli says A, so the Watsons are voting for A. Max says A. Mr. Mills coming in with D, Warm River, Idaho. Miss Welch says A. Miss Linda says C. Tammy says C. Tammy, you might want to clarify. Is that you or Roy guessing on this one? We're going to assume it was you. Miss Ledford says B. Shayna says C. Max says D. Danita says C. Christy says A. The stakes say A because people in Alaska are weird. I will be honest with you, this is just my personal opinion, but based on the level of politicians we have during my lifetime and even before that at all levels, I feel like a cat is really not that strange and could probably do a better job than a lot of the people we've elected, honestly, currently and previously. Just my personal opinion. Don't let that affect your decision here. Miss Ann says A. Miss Melanie says A. My mom's guessing B. Miss Melba says A. Michael says it's a good weird. Absolutely, Michael. Yes, absolutely. Julie and Roy's going with D. Warm River, Idaho. Oh, Justin says having a cat can give you a better chance of getting COVID-19. I have not heard that one. All right, so which U.S. city had a cat for a mayor for almost 20 years from 1997 to 2017? It was, yes, Talkeetna, Alaska. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Stubbs. His name was Stubbs. He was mayor from April 12th, 1997 to July 21st, 2017, and he was the mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska from July until his death. Well, that's kind of odd. Until his death in 2017. And so, anyways, man, how cool is that to have a cat for your mayor? And so, there comes Birdie. She came in with her answer A. All right, so the Watsons finished 12 for 12. Go ahead and tell me how you did. How'd you do this week? Were you 12 for 12, 11 for 12, 6 for 12, 1 for 12? Maybe some of you came in late. Just let us know how you did on the questions that you came in on. Christy says, especially missionaries who live in Alaska, super weird. Max says he finished 10 for 12. That's a good job, Max. Miss Melanie, 7 for 12. Danita, 8 for 12. Mr. Mel, 8 for 12. Mr. Mel is still living off of his victory a couple of weeks ago on our Bible trivia night. My mom said she got half of them right. Maggie says she lost count. Miss Linda said she was 7 for 12. Justin must have lost count as well. The stakes, yes, they came in 12 for 12. So right now, is it just the Watsons and the stakes? Maybe Birdie? Was Birdie 12 for 12? Miss Ledford, Miss Ann. Julie says she got 4. Danita said she was going to ask if it died. Yes, I believe if the cat was mayor for 20 years, yes. Unfortunately, he did pass away. So let's see. We're still going through some of our totals here. Miss Melba finished 9 for 12. Dolly finished 8 for 12. Yes, way to go, Birdie. Birdie was 12 for 12. Way to go, Birdie. That's awesome. Birdie and the Watsons and the Scotts. Yes, Scott Belmore and his family that are missionaries in Alaska. Maybe they are familiar with the cat Stubbs, who was mayor of their town. Abby claims that she was here the whole time, that she got 12 for 12. She is lying. She was not 12 for 12, and she has not been here the whole time. And Birdie, way to go, Birdie. Good job. And so, hey, thank you all for playing again tonight. And so I hope this has been fun the last few weeks. And so I guess we'll continue doing it for the next couple of Thursday nights. And so just kind of as long as we can, as long as y'all don't have anything else to do except play some trivia on Thursday nights at 6:30. And so we're really glad that you did that. Hey, just a reminder, don't forget about our services coming up this coming Sunday. We're going to be live streaming our service starting at 10:15. And so we'll start the stream a little earlier than that so that you can get on, so that you can invite people to join you. And so be sure you ask people to join with us and just to have an opportunity to sing with us and stuff, and to worship with us, and to hear the great message that Brother Jeff's got prepared. And so please invite people to join with you on that. You can copy the link on social media. You can email it out, text it out. There's plenty of ways that you can invite people to join us Sunday morning. And so we're really excited about that opportunity to be able to worship again. Of course, we're really looking forward to the day when we can all be back together here. And so, yes, Dolly, thank you, Miss Dolly. That was my goal, was we wanted people to learn tonight, to learn some cool animal facts. And so maybe we'll try to find out if you guys have ideas for next Thursday night's trivia. You can post them here. I know Jennifer told me that Mr. Donnie wants us to do fireman trivia, and Miss Ellen wants us to do gardening trivia. And so those two are on the list there. So if you have suggestions on what our next trivia night could be next Thursday or the week after, please let us know. Roy said you look like a skinny Wolfman Jack. Okay, is that a compliment, Tammy? I guess that's better than being a fat Wolfman Jack. So hey, we're glad that you played with us, and so thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna bring up our theme music again as we go. There we go. Now it's going to be stuck in your head the rest of the night. And so, hey, thanks for joining us. And so we'll talk to y'all later. Good to see you. Bye.